Hello everybody and welcome once again to I Bloom Cafe. This is where we meet every once in a while to talk of the small things that make huge differences in our lives. Those small things that make our lives more meaningful and fulfilling, which is what I focus on every time I speak to you all. But tell me honestly, how many times in a day do you all whine and groan about whatever we are currently going through? Especially about not being able to travel, the long periods of social isolation and restrictions, not being able to meet friends and family as much as we would like them to, about being bulldozed to work beyond the stipulated work hours. I mean, we have complained so much that I think we have come to a point where we are now slowly toning ourselves down in that department of complaint. I think we have now started to realize that this period, no matter how hard it was on us, has also given us a set of positives. Yes or no? We are now coming to realize that it has thrown open life to us. It has made us look at life very differently, which is something that we have all come to agree eventually. It has given us opportunities to pursue new interests and acquire new skills, to do things that we never did before or we had left midway and put on the back burner for want of time. We have all started doing things that we always had wanted to do but we never did, right? So seen in that light, this period of pandemic has been one of great transformation for us all. It has brought us out of our shells, from our cocoons, and made us realize what we are truly worthy of. It has brought out our latent talents and our latent skills, and it has made us go after life in a way we never did before. We had all been very laid back and taken things for granted, very complacent, but now we value life for what it is. And we have found opportunities to do new things, from small things like painting to baking to singing to writing. I see evidence of it everywhere. A couple of days ago, someone very close to me sent a song of theirs saying they were coming back to singing after a very long time, and someone else sent me a piece of their writing a week or two ago asking me to take a look at it, and they both wanted me to give my opinion to them. Now, if someone said this to you, or if you shared a piece of your work with someone, what is it that we would expect to receive as their comment or response? Would you expect them to say that it was okay, it was half-baked, it had rough edges, you could improve, there are things that you need to learn? No. The first thing that we would all expect is a piece of compliment, which is what I give them, which is what I give every child that comes to me to learn creative writing. The first piece of essay, their 10th piece of essay, the 20th piece of essay, I tell them, wow, commendable effort. I love it. Why do I say that? When I see that there is immense effort that has gone into it, when I see that they have put their soul and spirit into it, when I see that they have taken the time out to do that particular activity, the correctness, the imperfections, the mistakes all take a backseat to me. What matters to me is the spirit that they have put into it. Most of us who are indulging in these new activities are not doing it to become professionals or to garner popularity in the new field or to become celebrities someday, but we're doing it to find new means of keeping ourselves amused and engaged in these very troubled times, right? And isn't it so commendable that many of us are surviving these times with such elegance and poise? Whatever we are trying to do, they all reflect our inner strength and spirit. They show our flair for life. And it is this spirit that we must appreciate in these small acts of creativity that come by our way. When people share things with us, Tell them how wonderful that you have done this. I appreciate it. I love it. It doesn't matter how good, bad, or mediocre it is. It doesn't cost us a thing to give someone that appreciation, because we all could do with some leg up in life. If you are only going to nitpick and look for mistakes and flaws and faults in something that someone does, we would have only time for that. So always make sure that you appreciate the effort and the effect that their piece of work has had on you. If it has moved you, say that it has moved you. Tell them that it was wonderful. Tell them it was soul stirring. Don't look at it as a piece of art that needs to be scrutinized or judged upon. No one here wants to be judged. Everyone wants to be accepted. Give out that acceptance unconditional. There's no way that life could stop us in our tracks if we would do that. So hand out a generous compliment to people who share their talent, no matter how raw or rough or amateurish it is. Appreciate their effort. Appreciate the effect it has on you in your life. Until we meet again in another video, keep glowing and keep growing. This is your life writing friend, Asha.